Jessica Boyer with your SCV News Break for Monday, August 15th. A woman is dead after her car went over the side of San Francisco Canyon Road and erupted in flames on Saturday evening. The woman, whose identity is unknown at this time, was apparently traveling at a high rate of speed for unknown reasons. The vehicle went over the side of the road 200 feet before catching fire. The fire from her car spread to surrounding brush, burning about half an acre before being extinguished. Firefighters were dispatched to the single vehicle crash at 6:16 in the afternoon. CHP says there are no known witnesses of the crash at this time. There are 12 candidates who've filed to be on the ballot for the Santa Clarita City Council election, 2 of which are City Council incumbents. The incumbents are Tim Boydston, who is the executive director for the Canyon Theater Guild, and Bob Keller, who is the current mayor as well as realtor for Keller Davis. The other candidates can be found at votesantaclarita.com. Each candidate needed to submit 20 to 30 signatures of registered city voters, as well as a statement of economic interests in addition to the nomination paperwork. Voters will cast their ballots on November 8th, which will also be the city's first general election. The 2 top vote getters are then expected to be sworn into office on December 13th, 2016, just before the regularly scheduled City Council meeting. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, 2 were honored for their work in arresting an arsonist. Plus, young swimmers dove into competition at the Aquatic Center on Sunday. Stay tuned.
No, 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 no. No lupus. No lupus. Lupus is one of those things that takes over somebody's body and you don't know anything about it. And it doesn't affect one person the same way it affects another. It's really a cruel mystery. We've got to find a way to get through this. No lupus. Go to lupus.org/no. There is hope. Hey!
So, same time next week?
Well, of course.
Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Welcome back to SCV Newsbreak. 2 men were honored for helping catch an arsonist in July. Imagine eating dinner and seeing a brush fire start outside. That's what Bernie Deo and Jeff Zimmerman saw last month.
Jeff looked out the window and said, I think we got a fire. And sure enough, we get in the car, we get on the phone right away with 911, let them know what's going on. We encountered the guy. We thought he might have just been a victim at first and saw him kind of acting a bit strange. Upon further viewing of him, he went across the field and we saw him deliberately light about 4 or 5 fires, and at which point we called the sheriff's back and said, this became a completely different situation.
Deo and Zimmerman took quick action of reporting the fire and documenting the suspected arsonist. Representatives from the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, Los Angeles County Fire Department, and the Office of Supervisor Michael Antonovich honored these 2 men on Monday.
Of course, you're all aware of how fires are burning so easily this summer and how quickly they have started. So it's important that we figure out the cause of the fires right away, and having someone see something and say something and capture video really helps us prevent those fires.
We're thankful that the fires weren't worse. A day like today, we would have had a major fire out there in Neenach. So we're very thankful for quick response from fire and our sheriff.
Watch the full story on scvtv.com. Thousands of young swimmers from Santa Clarita and LA County came out to the Santa Clarita Aquatic Center for LA 84's annual all-county swim meet. Patricia Silva has more.
We have all seen the great Olympic swimmers like Michael Phelps and Valencia local Anthony Irvin propel themselves to gold. But greatness doesn't begin in an Olympic pool. It begins in community swimming programs and competitions, like LA 84's Swimming and Dive Festival that came to the Santa Clarita Aquatic Center on Sunday.
Yeah, they say you have to pay your dues in these age group swim meets. They can drag out all day long, all weekend long sometimes, and that's called paying your dues. You have a lot of fun in the process, and that's what we always encourage, is that having fun is the most important thing.
The LA 84 Foundation is a legacy of the 1984 Los Angeles Olympic Games and funds youth sports programs throughout LA County. And while there are certainly future Anthony Irvins or Katie Ledeckis swimming right here at home, these young swimmers are also inspired to take on athleticism, health, and a lifelong commitment to strive for their personal best.
All these kids are inspired to be the next generation of Olympic swimmers and to be healthier adults. And you don't have to be involved in sport to achieve Olympic glory. I mean, the social aspect, the benefits to health, psychologically, those benefits, those all need to be considered in evaluating health outcome. And all the participants that you see here today are statistically proven that, are performing better in the classroom, getting in less trouble, and so those benefits are tremendous.
Even though potential Olympians were diving right into the Aquatic Center's pools on Sunday, they are also diving into a life of greatness outside the pool. For SCV TV, I'm Patricia Silva.
That's all for your SCV News Break. For more local news, you can log on to hometownstation.com or scvnews.com. Thanks for watching. I'm Jessica Boyer.